Thanks, Rance. You know, I hate you're not here because I heard your rule, not sharing. My turn. I'm not sharing because I am here with Chef Shelli and her assistant slash daughter slash really the queen in charge, Miss T. I've heard you are the killer queen of cookies, so we'll have to get on that in another segment. But Chef Shelli, she is here to talk to us all about canning, and she is the proprietress of the Sweet Spot and Urban Lounge. So I know that you guys do a lot of really amazing work, but today what we're going to focus on is canning. Now, as a good Southern girl, I know all about canning and I know how amazing it is to have prepared cans in your house, but we are right around the corner from hurricane season. So Miss Shelli, why is this so important for us to have prepped and ready to go before June 1st?
This is actually the best thing that you can do, because when you talk about hurricane preparedness, they talk about getting your flashlights and your batteries and things like that. But if you have power and you've lost power for some hours, after a while, you're going to get hungry.
Right.
That's what usually happens. It's like you lose power.
Or if you're me, it's minutes.
You know, and then the first thing people want to do is look in the refrigerator, like you weren't in the refrigerator when the power was on.
Right.
So this way you can have already prepared food, and all this food can just be open the lid and eat it immediately.
And something that Shelli and I were talking about that's so important is the difference in labels. So when you are canning, you know, you can really tell exactly what is in your food. A lot of times we go and buy things from the grocery store, and we've all done it, but there's so many extra preservatives and sodium packed in there. This way, the difference is so much better and so much more organic.
Absolutely. And things like you can can meat. So I have some canned chicken, and you can add your own seasoning and your own spices to it. And then that way you can use it for wherever you want. Or this is just chicken in the jar by itself.
I had no idea you could can chicken.
You can can chicken.
Wow.
It's amazing. And you can can beans. So, you know, you could open up all these cans, mix them together, put a pot on your, on your barbecue grill, and actually have a meal.
That's fantastic. So what are some of your favorite tips in terms of how to start canning, and what are some things we need to be aware of?
Things to be aware of is, first of all, make sure you have all your proper equipment. So I have a variety of jars here, from wide mouth and quart size to pints and narrow mouth. And so it depends on what you're going to can. This side on this is water bath. So these are things you could do in a pot at your house. The other things that are low acid need a pressure canner.
Okay,
and then definitely get a good book. There's several books also at the library. Before I bought this book, I actually checked it out of the library, and then there were just way too many recipes in there, so I had to go buy my own. So that was really great. And then you want to make sure they're sealed properly and that you have them filled in your pot. If you find that you don't have enough to fill your pot, then you can water. That's important too, because in case your power goes out, or if you're ever in a boil water situation, you now have sterilized water.
And you also have those much larger cans that you could buy. So are those more ideal maybe for water?
You know, these are the largest I would go is quart size.
Okay.
So that's the largest. You don't want to can in any of the half-gallon sizes. You can use those for decoration. I have some on my kitchen counter with just dry beans in it, just to look pretty, because, you know, that's what I do.
Because we like that.
We like that.
Miss Shelli, before we go, can you tell us where we can keep up with you and how we can find out more about your business?
Absolutely. We are on Facebook at the Sweet Spot and Urban Lounge. Our website is www.sweetspoturbanlounge.com. You can send me an email at chefshelli@thesweetspoturbanlounge.com. And I will give out all kinds of messages and tips. And Monday, I'm going to start doing lives on my Facebook page talking about canning. And if you need help, definitely reach out to me and I will help you.
Well, thank you so much for all of those tips and tricks. You guys stay tuned. We'll be back right after this.